Hi, welcome to In a Pickle Knitting, Vlogmas Day 21. And I'm coming to you again today with a children's literature book for the holidays. Today, I'd like to share with you a particular version of the Nutcracker Ballet. Of course, this is a classic, but this particular version is adapted by Mara Conlon. And it's a very fun adaptation. Of course, it is the classic story told in very simple form. I'll show you a couple of illustrations. Accessible by children in, I would think, some second graders, third, fourth, fifth. And this would be a particular interest to anyone who likes ballet or is taking ballet lessons. And I think this would be a wonderful idea, is to share the story before seeing the Nutcracker Ballet, seeing it, and then coming back and sharing the rest of the book, because that's what makes this particular adaptation so special. This little book comes inside another book that opens up to have 3 scenes or sets from the ballet. So first we have the living room, and you'll notice the tree actually pops out. Then we have the outdoor scene, the woods, and these trees pop out. They suggest when setting this up, because you can access all 3 scenes at once, that you maybe tape this down to your table so that this part, the floor, remains flat. I would suggest these little squares of adhesive that will peel off easily. They're double-sided, so just sticking one of those underneath there, and they actually stick repeatedly. I buy them at my teacher supply store. We use them for putting things up on our walls in our classrooms, and they were great. They stayed stuck. You could actually sometimes take them down and use them again the next year. And I think that would be good because it wouldn't mar surfaces. It wouldn't tear any of the paper like Scotch tape might do. Here is our 3rd scene. Now again, we have pop out. And of course then you have to have some dancers. These are pop out or punch out figures. This book I'll show you in a minute. I'll close the scenes up, but it has a pocket to save all of your little pieces in. Here is Clara, and they tell you right on the bottom, Clara stage 1. So the kids would know exactly which stage the character goes in. Then we have Clara from stage 1, 2, and 3, because now she's a ballerina. And then here is one of the stage 2 pieces. There are many pieces for each stage. The larger pieces have a score line that you close like this, or bend, and then they sit up nicely on the stage. And then we have some pieces that are props. This is for all 3 stages. We have the packages. You can sit next to the tree for stage 1. And on stage 3, we have Mother Ginger and her children is a great big piece. And again, that has the score line. And we have our Sugar Plum Fairy, my favorite, in her pot of dough. So what's fun about this is they suggest even having the book right next to you, and you can reenact the ballet or make up your own ballet, they suggest. So I thought this was such a fun an activity and the story. And of course you could do it. You could just read the story and not go to the ballet. But it has this piece of elastic on the cover. So when it's closed, you could take that and secure the book closed. Inside is that pocket right here for your book, and this little pocket for all of your figures. And as I said, I have not punched them all out, but they come in I don't have it right here, an easy to punch out format. When I was a girl and we played with paper dolls, we had to hand cut everything out, and you would have these little tabs you folded over to put the clothing on, and those always tore, and you know, we never had any tape to fix it, and so these are, you're not going to encounter that. I think an adult would probably be best to punch them out, just because there are some narrow areas around arms that are out. As you can see here, this little spot here is a little bit difficult to keep from ripping, so a little patience is involved. I'm not a terribly patient person with things like that, and but I didn't make any mistakes of the ones that I punched out. So, but I think an adult punching them out would be good. But what a fun way to extend the story. And you could read it over and over again, and just, I can just see little girls or boys, if they're interested in ballet, acting this out with their friends. It would be a fun play date activity if you have like-minded children. When you open this up, this little strap comes in handy again, because you pull it around and then pull the part that holds the book around and take that strap and secure it, and it's a circular display. So I thought that was a really fun book. I only found it yesterday. I had another Nutcracker book, but this one just looked like so much fun to me. I went to the post office to mail off our 800 subscriber giveaway, and my little annex post office happens to be in the school and office annex, which is a teacher supply store. And standing in line, they have a lot of, you know, children's books there. And I saw it, and so as soon as I finished paying for my package, I ran over and looked at it, and I was just enchanted by the book. And especially once I got it home and actually realized that all 3 stages were available at the same time, that just really made it special. So I hope you liked today's book, and will join me again tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 22. And I'll say goodbye. Bye-bye.
I don't know. Hey.
Hey, what's that?
M&M.
M&M's.
I want M&M.
Well, not for breakfast. Okay, let's have some breakfast first.
Dum,
You want to close all the doors now?
Not in all the
No, not in all of them, just in one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't hold up.
Good job.
M&M.